people would dream about VCT at night.
It's been an incredible journey.
I found a home.
"20 years ago, Kenya was facing one of its biggest challenges in history, the HIV epidemic. The then president, Daniel Moi, declared it a national disaster and a public health emergency that required the country to come together and respond to the life-threatening disease and stigma that came with it. This was the turning tide on the epidemic. In 2001, LVCT was born after a research project that pioneered the first 3 HIV voluntary counseling and testing centers in Kenya. In 2002, LVCT was registered. It was the beginning of a journey of trials and hope that would take LVCT to new heights and deliver health outcomes for Kenya and beyond.
People would dream about VCT at night, including me. I'd be thinking about it. Anybody I met, my first thought was, okay, how does this person's job link to VCT? Feeling that it's grown and seeing how the Kenyan leadership has grown and positioned our VCT, something I'm very proud of, even though it's not something I did. I was just involved in planting the seed.
That fearlessness, that boldness, I think, is something that the institution has maintained, and the leaders that have come after have continued to fester and to foster, so that LVCT has continued to trailblaze in whatever areas it works in.
Today, LVCT Health Impact has gone well beyond HIV testing and counseling, from tackling gender-based violence to empowering adolescent girls and young women and providing sexual and reproductive health services to key and priority populations, digital health and mental health. LVCT Health is making a difference. LVCT has pioneered new innovations and continued to test new models through research that have informed national, regional, and global policies and guidelines. And the secret to this success? The commitment of our staff and management, the support from our board and donors, the collaboration from our stakeholders, and most importantly, the impact we make on those we serve.
We've grown from babies to young adults, literally. We moved from having a small office in Kemri to now having our own premises, from 2-3 staff to now over 400 full-time staff. Up to about 50 people who are on short-term contracts, but about 3,000 people that we employ for the county governments where we work.
Wow! Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
At 59 years old, Josephat, a person living with HIV, is not just another patient, but a symbol of hope, resilience, and the impact that love and support can have on a person's life.
At LVCT, I found a home, more than a home, where you are being received by friendly people. I think this is my 20th year with Liverpool, and throughout my journey, I've seen people who are dedicated to their work.
For 2 decades, we have continued to be a constant source of care and hope for Josephat and countless others like him, currently providing treatment to over 20% of Kenyans living with HIV. LVCT's programs and partnerships are now in 32 counties in Kenya and have reached over 5 million youth, 5 million people living with HIV prevention interventions, and provided care to over 200,000 people living with HIV. With a steadfast commitment to its mission, LVCT Health is today a force for change. Today, as LVCT Health celebrates its 20th anniversary, we look ahead to the next 2 decades with a focus on building strong partnerships, empowering communities, and driving innovation in healthcare. With a vision to grow from Kenya to Africa, LVCT Health is poised to make a difference in even more lives.
What I really leave LVCT with, and I'm proud of leaving it with, is just the sheer growth that is happening. From a program that used to look at about $2 to $3 million at the start, to one that is over $40 million at this time as an organization rather than a program.
In Kenya, we have quite a number of policy that guides the health work that we do, and that's a gap in other African countries. So I see LVCT as that organization that other countries will come for to be supported in development of policy guidelines.
It's using the resources we have and the knowledge we've acquired over the years to then scale up and add new things, new thoughts, new programs. So the mental health is there, the digital health for sure. We're going to keep scaling up digital health. So we've supported the government programs in ensuring that they have electronic medical records. In almost all our facilities now, they're able to just enter real-time data.
LVCT Health is more than just an organization. It's a movement, a force for change, and a shining example of what can be achieved through courage, commitment, and a belief in a better future. A future of healthy and empowered communities.